What is going on, everybody? My name is LJ Bowens, and I am the director of the Southeast Regional North Carolina Poetry Festival. I'm so thankful for you guys tuning in a little bit early. If you guys are familiar with this festival, we have been doing this festival for a very, very long time. But because of everything that's going on in the world right now, dealing with the current pandemic, along with other things, this will be our first year bringing this to you in a virtual sense. So I know that everybody wants that feel that they get at poetry events, the snapping, the clapping, the hugs, all the emotion, but in a physical sense. But this year, we have been blessed to give it to you in a virtual sense. So without further ado, I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this wonderful festival. It means a lot to me and everybody that put this event together. So the festival has not it's officially kicking off, but the first event has not officially kicked off yet, because as you know, the Kickoff Open Mic does start at 7 p.m. and that will be hosted by one of our favorite poets in Fayetteville, North Carolina, who goes by the name of Law Bullock. He is a fantastic author, fantastic poet, motivational speaker, along with a lot of other things that he carries under that belt of him being a performer. But what we wanted to do is that we told you guys that we had a special surprise for you if you tuned in at 6:30 before the event gets started. So I'm not going to go into what that surprise is, but I am very thankful that we have a person here that is going to let you guys know about that wonderful surprise. So if you're not familiar with North Carolina, if you're not familiar with the great state of North Carolina, I've been here since 2000, being the fact that I was brought here by the military. I've been here since 2001, actually. And to know that this person that's getting ready to come up is not only a great man, I met him some years back through my wife, but I also found out that he was a veteran like myself, which makes it even more special to bring him in. And not only that, he does so much for the community, especially for everything that's going on as it deals with veterans, as it deals with impoverished communities. And not only that, he's one of our state senators. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the one and only Senator Kirk Deviere. Kirk, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me here. It's great to be here, even though it's a little different from previous years.
I know, right? It's very different. Like I said, we're normally doing this downtown through the main branch library, Sweet Palette, Winter Bloom Tea, Volta Space, and we have downtown so involved with this since we've been doing it for 8 years. But it is very different because this is my first time ever doing a virtual festival. So we're gonna work through the kinks and we're gonna have fun with it. But I'm done talking because I know why you're here. A lot of people don't know why you're here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the floor over to you and let you take it from here, Senator.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Hey, so as I said, I'm State Senator Kirk Deviere, and I represent Fayetteville and Corman County in the North Carolina General Assembly. And I'm so proud to welcome you to the 2020 Southeastern Regional North Carolina Poetry Festival. Just a great event. It's been great to be part of it over the years. But, you know, this year things are a little bit different, because of this COVID environment that we live in. But it's great to be here with you to kick off this wonderful showcase of artists from all over the region in our great state. You know, my wife Jenny and I are huge supporters of the arts here in Cumberland County and extremely excited about this festival in particular. And I know my time while I've served in the General Assembly, I've been a strong advocate for arts and arts funding, and not the typical traditional arts funding, but programs just like this that really reach and impact all different communities across our community as well as our state. And before I make the special announcement, I just want to recognize some great folks who worked hard to really make this surprise, so to speak, happen. And LaJuan Bowen, Monica Haynes Bowen, Ed Owens, Law Bullock, Melissa Wilson Jackson, and Sam DeBose. Thank you guys for your commitment to the region and working on this great event and being able to bring something like this to Cumberland County and Fayetteville, as well as to our state. Okay, now I'm going to get to, you're tired of hearing me talk, so I'm going to get to really why I'm here. And I'd like to take a moment. Now, he doesn't do this for every event, so this is very special, but we made a special request to our governor of the state of North Carolina, and he has recognized this event, and a copy of that proclamation was sent to the organizers of this event, but I want to take a moment and read it to you tonight. So this is from the hand of Governor Roy Cooper of the state of North Carolina. So whereas the Southeastern Regional North Carolina Poetry Festival was started in 2012 with participation growing each year, and whereas this event is held annually in Fayetteville and offers a wide variety of activities to bring the community together, including writing workshops, poetry slams, and open mic shows, and whereas participants from diverse ages, backgrounds, and cultures come together during this festival to embrace a shared love of the written and spoken word, and whereas for the safety of all, this year's Southeastern Regional North Carolina Poetry Festival will be entirely virtual, allowing everyone the chance to attend from the comfort and security of their homes. And whereas the state of North Carolina is a strong supporter of the arts and encourage residents to show their support by virtually attending this year's Poetry Festival. Now, therefore, I, Roy Cooper, Governor of the state of North Carolina, do hereby proclaim September 23rd through 26th, 2020 as the Southeastern Regional North Carolina Poetry Festival in North Carolina. Commend its observations to all citizens. Signed under my hand, Roy Cooper, Governor of North Carolina. So congratulations, proclamation from the governor, and best of luck for a great event.
Oh my God! Thank you so much. That is huge. It's a blessing to have this recognized, and like to hear the words being said. It's one thing, but it's more joy to know that we came together, and I'm pretty sure you even know about it too, Senator. There's so many events going on in the state of North Carolina, and North Carolina that I know of off the top of my head, they have two big arts festivals that deal with like poetry in some sense. One being the Leaf Festival, which is the Lake Eden's Arts Festival in Black Mountain. The other being West End Poetry Festival, which is in Carborough, North Carolina. And then we have this in Fayetteville. And this was very much so homegrown by the idea of Neil Ray back in 2012. So the fact that one seed blossomed into this is our 8th year doing it. And the fact that you guys recognize the worth of this festival, not only does it mean so much to me, but it means a lot to the planning committee and everybody in Fayetteville that's been supporting this event for 8 years. So thank you so much, Senator, for taking the time, being a part of this. I know you're a busy man. I know you have a lot going on, but I hope that in some way you can tune in to some of these events going on during the week. But we are very so much thankful for you taking the time to read the proclamation to us, and we're excited. And it's a great way to get this festival kicked off. Thank you so much.
I'm glad to be here, and thanks for bringing what you bring to North Carolina and this festival. You know, we meet during times like we're in right now. This is where people can connect, forget about what's happening with COVID, and just, you know, have some enjoyment and listen to the spoken word and visual words. So I'm hopeful we'll plug in. My wife told me we were going to, so you always listen to your bride. So as you know, so y'all have a great night, and thanks so much for letting me participate.
All right, thank you so much, Senator.
Take care.
Woo! All right, guys. So yes, that was a surprise. We had a state proclamation from Governor Roy Cooper, giving us a proclamation for this wonderful, wonderful festival. I see the comments are coming in, and I'm very, very thankful for y'all comments. Thank y'all so much. It's a big thing. And once again, I definitely want to give a shout out to my wonderful wife, Monica Haynes Bowens, Ed Owens, aka Spirit Wolf. Also want to give a shout out to Melissa Wilson Jackson, and also Sam Dubois for helping put this event together. It's a major thing, and we're very, 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 very thankful for it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a quick 5 minute like chill break to get ourselves together. And then within the next 5 minutes, we will be kicking this festival off a little earlier than expected, but I think that's going to give it time for some people to get themselves going. So feel free to share this link. Feel free to go ahead and share it out to everybody. One thing I do want to let y'all know real quick, because I know some people will probably want to take pictures of this wonderful event. When you're taking pictures of this event or screenshotting the course, what you can do is you can go to screenshot your pictures, and then also what we would like for y'all to do is use the hashtags SERNC 2020 or hashtag SERNC Poetry Festival. Once again, if you screenshot yourself on the screen somehow, some way, take the pictures, and you can use the hashtags SERNC 2020 and SERNC Poetry Festival. Without further ado, guys, what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to take a quick break and take the time to share this to your folks. We're going to be back in approximately, we're going to start this in 2 minutes. I'm not going to hold y'all up and wait till 7. We're going to start this festival in 2 minutes, and then we're going to get this thing going. So if you hear the countdown going, that means we're getting started as soon as the countdown ends. So go ahead, feel free to share with your friends. We got a lot getting ready to happen because it's going to be an awesome festival. If that wasn't a sign to let y'all know how this festival is going to be virtually, I don't know what more y'all need, but it's about to go down, y'all. So we will see y'all in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Hello, hello, hello. How's it going out there? Blessings, and was that not awesome right there? I pray that all of y'all are doing great today. Remember to love yourselves here. So I'm gonna kick this thing off first right quick before I do that, let me go over the rules right quick to let you all know each artist. I hope y'all doing great. I hope y'all ready for this. I know y'all gonna spit some fire. But for each person, as of right now, we are doing 2 poems or 2 songs, depending on if you're a poet or a musician. So that's about 6 minutes per person total. Please keep it respectful. I know y'all will. Also, profanity is allowed, but also no discrimination against race, religion, creed, or anything else like that. Please, as I said before, keep this respectful. because this is all love. Legend has it that once soap has been applied, these hands will be clean. So take hands, apply the amount needed. Next, turn on water and make sure that it's clean water first, because dirt cannot wash away dirt. Now allow the waves to flow. Scrub. Then repeat the process until all has vanished. Next, dry hands. Wisdom from grandma. Always repeat the process until satisfied with the outcome. Well, often I have found that rarely I am satisfied with the outcome, almost in a way like editing a poem. Often shifting stanzas around, like reading scripture upon more scripture, praying that soon new doors will open, that wickedness will be vacated. And even though I know the deal, too many times I am left disappointed. As the media feed showcases an eruption of violence that continues to feed, scrub, wash, repeat, dry. I wish my little brother was here. At least he knew how to get me to smile. Sometimes I wish I would just smile, if only just to make others refrain from asking questions. Apologies. That is just my depression talking. Attempting to make its way back in, hoping to manipulate my weak spots like a mixed martial arts fighter. Because never do we fully conquer our demons, and most we evict them from the house, never to truly kick them off of the property, mainly because we hold on too much to that which harms us. Scrub, wash, repeat, dry. Ever since I was a child, I learned that not everyone believes they need to wash their hands, that their dirt does not stick or stink as much as others, reminding me of some of the people I meet that are always quick to judge my shortcomings while taping a plastic bag over their mirror, keeping a plug on their faucet, believing that if they do not acknowledge it, then they will never have to confront their reality. Sounds just like America. Attempting to play dumb to the racial divide reminds me of Adam and Eve. After falling for serpent's lies, attempting to hide from God so not to confront their shame, like racist, speaking hate behind my back, hoping that I fail to hear what they say, because if I hear what they say, they will have to attempt to argue that they are not racist. Often, I wish that I could just take soap, pour water on it, then begin to wash out our ignorance, like Auntie said the minute she caught us cursing. I remember growing up and being told that I was too sensitive. Well, perhaps I am too sensitive to those who remain silent, to those who commit evil actions. Scrub, wash, repeat, dry. Maybe one day I can tell my kids that things began to change the moment we all saw the benefits from washing our hands. Because legend has it that once soap has been applied, these hands will be, could be, can be clean. Bless y'all on that one. I am so excited to hear what our artists have to say tonight. This is the kickoff of the Southeastern Regional North Carolina Poetry Festival. If you are tuning in now, hello, my name is Law Bullock, your host. And once again, the rules: 2 songs or 2 poems per poet or musician. That means you got about 6 minutes to do your thing each, total per person. So coming up first, I hope y'all are ready for this person. Unchained Melody, please step up. Unchained Melody.
Hello. I'm here. Hopefully you all can see me, hear me. Yeah, I'm nervous for some reason, but I guess it's all a part of being poetry and being live and whatever we do. So, the first poem I'm doing today is called Who Am I? Sorry you guys can't see me. Don't know what just happened. But hey, nonetheless, we'll continue. Okay. So again, it's called Who Am I? As I look in the mirror, what do I see? I see a girl who is beautiful and unique. She holds her head up high and the confidence above the sky. The same girl used to hold her head down with a frown and her self-esteem as low as the ground. But yet she still walked through the halls with a smile on her face to hide the fact that this was too much for her to embrace. But little did people know that she cried herself to sleep because she still had to bear the pain of people calling her names. Although she looked fine on the outside, she was slowly devouring away on the inside. But that still could not ruin her perfectly good day because she knew she was only a few steps away from this chapter being completely passed away. Look at her now. She is more confident than anyone can be, and she's the very one to lend a hand when there is no one around to witness her great deed. She doesn't want fortune or fame. She just wants someone to know that whatever they're going through, it will soon pass away. But there is one important detail that I forgot to mention. That girl that I mentioned used to be me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was, you know, poem number one that's called Who Am I? The next one is called Love Is. I wrote this out of looking at the Bible and the scripture that talked about love is what love was and what love isn't. So this one is called Love Is. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is from the one above. Love is you. Love is me. Love is everyone we see. Love is strong. Love is weak. Love is what we make it to be. Love is special. Love is unique. Love your neighbor as you would me. Love is crazy. Love is confusing. Love is how God created it to be. Love is stressing. Love is encouraging. Love yourself for the world to see that there's nothing wrong with loving you. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is who you want it to be. That's my two. Thank you. More to come. And I guess I'll bring it back over to Law.
All right. Thank you, Unchained Melody. I really pray that you're gonna have a good time tonight, like everyone else. Let's give it up for Unchained Melody one more time, everyone. One more time. All right. We are not going to waste time here because up next, he is another committee board member of the Southeastern Regional. He is your favorite, my favorite. He is the Spirit Wolf.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, brother?
Not much. Just chilling. Ready to spit a couple poems. Be the first time in several months that I've been able to.
Okay, man. We can't wait to hear you, brother.
All right, let me go with first piece. Both of these pieces are fresh ink. If you don't know what fresh ink is, it's a new piece that someone has written, and it's one of the first times they've performed it. So let me just get into this piece. Riddle me this. In a world that has become more than what it was, why have we rescinded the opposite direction when we look upon difference? Why do you defeat existence when you are left with a question about something you are not placed directly in? Can we find the friend within, seeking the commonalities instead of differences? Maybe then we won't know the need for power, especially as a result of different ways of humanity. The ways within your questions leave me sad and broken. broken in my belief of right and wrong, broken in my belief of humanity. I believe I'll just dance in the shadows like no one is watching, but we know more than I believe are taken in my juvenile laughter. Understand that they are also broken by the world. So what if we magically laugh out loud? It's the silence that scares me most. A silence that has left me to face in the facade called life, keeping me away from the world you hold for yourself, so you can sculpt your own image in the musty corners of your booth. Then destroy any attempt I dream for myself. You treat this like a cops and robbers moment when it's really just a cops and them moment inside the narrows of your doors to the world like a sheet of wind. So riddle me this. What is life that has to watch the snowy screen to ensure that they are not unjustly crucified before the eyes of the world? Can we just adjust our rabbit ears until we find a world of make-believe that does not leave me broken to become maniacal in my cross signal target painted on like a question mark on my back? I'm tired of carrying a load of you to have the ability to breathe laughter in the midst of societal madness. Isn't it just mad to riddle ourselves on this? Or are you just a mystification of insanity? And that's my first piece, and I happen to call that Riddle Me This. One of the rare times I do put up a title to a poem. The second piece, life isn't the same after celebrating freedoms. I could see the shadows rise up to meet me, wishing for the fences to be broken, wishing what could have been to be me, my reality. Life is not a toy, so don't play with it. Like any unfamiliar trip, one makes itineraries. So should you before becoming lost in the forest of doubts and hopes. Build up who you are at your core, especially if you know the trail you've been on was marked with warning signs. When one tree falls, another inherits the rot. The roots are the heart to keep beating throughout generations, even if you try to stroke away the head. Bring me to living, especially bring life to living, especially for the end of the road. To be trapped in between living life should not be your trip. Learn the signs along the travel, heeding the detours needed. It's now your fork in the road. Either heed my warning signs or hear the signs blocking your travel. Avoid the things that put you on a highway and make a turn onto the byway to your heaven, over a hell containing the spirit in your body. Looking back is all you can do once you catch an unbridled curse. My life is now just a stroke erasing life of my abilities. Sudden numbness, especially on one side, confusion and slurring speech, stagger walking, headache without known cause. Take symptoms as emergency, or live your world to live your life. Diet and exercise, controlling cholesterol, smoking cessation, changing your history in high blood pressure, controlling other diseases, avoiding previous events. Then maybe you can avoid the life of being a stroke patient. You don't want me scaring you because of your own fears, but what of the scares you put on family and friends. I wish I could tell you about fairy tales instead of the nightmares. So if you so if I have to show you the demons possible, so be it. Even God told the demons to save your soul. Let this be the salvation before the ink dries on your life's itinerary. I'm just wanting to save your life as well as your sanity. And that's my second piece, and I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the festival. Definitely check out all the events. We definitely are looking forward for it.
All right, my brother. All right, all right.
See you.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, man. Please enjoy the rest of this list like everyone else, because as two awesome artists down so far, we still have plenty more to come. And I know it's been some tough times, but do this. Say, self, I love you. Now, don't you feel loved? And coming up next, let's keep it moving, because we have this is a great list. We have more great artists here, and coming up next is your third artist for the night. Leticia Brown, please step to the stage. Please step to the mic. How you doing? How you doing?
Super awesome.
That is awesome. I'm not gonna take up any more of your screen time because this is your time here. So please go in.
Thank you all. Thank you. This poem is called Southern Boys. I'm gonna do this really quickly for you guys and let you enjoy the rest of the show. Southern boys love their women in a different type of way. He must have seen too many masters in the prime of his making. Fertilized and carried in the belly of the middle passage, puberty of Southern boys was defined by abuse, so he reenacts the master's abuse, whips, and lashes as justification of his manhood. Now ain't he out his cotton picking mind? This man came from cotton fields and plantations, a time where the white man's shoes was the only thing he could look up to because the eyes of the black and white man could never meet. Southern boy comes to the city and must fight for his manhood back. He abuses so many substances and smokes pipes for dreams, and after rehab, he relapsed. He didn't know how dope he was until he overdosed and he beats his first wife into divorce before his first 3 kids turned 18. They never knew their father well enough, so they are envious of his last 2 offspring. He relapses back to smoking pipes for dreams. So he can make a career out of driving the white man buses. That backseat driving would never be the same, because didn't they say get your ass to the back of the bus? Southern boy lashes out and beats his second wife into submission. She bearing a runaway son and a daughter who looks so much like me. See, master would know how to handle his runaway slave. My father does not know how to love his runaway son. Master be ready to sell his prized daughter of a possession to the best man paying. He beats women into the delusions of white weddings and maternity and teaches them that when you are on your knees, bed sheets feel so much like cotton. You can pick as much as you can. See, Southern boys love their women in a different type of way. They beat the black off them into the white meat shell, confusing the white meat for white masters. The Southern boy continues to beat white meat until it turns to black asses, until black and blues turn into black skin. Black and blues must have been my mother's favorite color. She wore them well, like skin, shedding tears like a snake. Her mother only taught her about the birds and bees. She must have forgotten about the Southern boys that would be lurking in the forest and the trees. The city man had the patience of a cruel pin grenade in the middle of a war zone. His last nerve resembled a mine that was accidentally stepped on. He had a dynamite temper, seconds away from detonation, with fire pit eyes that a harsh glance would cause cremation. To love at first sight never burned as much as salt poured onto open wounds on backs, or where masters' lashes parted red seeds on skin. Love could not be as strong as a knot in a noose, because love was nothing more than a 4-letter word that Southern boy better not be able to spell, because master has no need but death for the educated, and that's why Southern boys love their women dumb, mute, speechless, unable to speak up like a runaway son to his father, runaway slave to a master. See, Southern boy has mastered the abstract art of being a master in love. Love could never mimic slavery more than this. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the show and enjoy the rest of the festival too. Thank y'all so much for your time.
Leticia,
Yes.
your volume kept on going in high and low. I don't know if you want to come back after the next artist and do your poem again so people could hear you if you wanted to.
The volume was going in.
Yeah, it was going high then low.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Give me some time. I can hook up a mic.
Okay. So did you want to come back after the next artist and do it again?
I might need a little bit more time than that. Let me hook up a mic and see what I can do for you.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
You are welcome. You are welcome. All right. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Leticia Brown. Prayerfully, we can get her back on to do it again because that is too good of a poem to have volume mess it up for her because that is a dope poem. And we are going to see what we can do. So coming up next is your fourth artist. He is Jeff P. Please step to the mic. Please step to the mic, Jeff P.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. All right, the mic is yours, brother. The mic is yours.
Appreciate it. So this is just a little poem I wrote. My mom was battling addiction, so I just wrote about it some time ago, and here it is. So, reminiscing in 09, when homies would link up just to play taps in my Shaquille O'Neal dunks, just to talk about what we gonna be when we grow up. Sad to say, at the time, I didn't really give a what. Now I see, 12 years later, stress as a youth resides within me. So bad, I turned to alcohol and weed to break free. Intoxicating poetry. Little did I know, I actually sank lower than I had seen. Fuzzy thoughts in summer school, like a black and white TV. I get home and it's always the same show on repeat. If my step pops was MJ, this would be his 7P. Why did this man have to choose my mother to mistreat and beat every week? I whispered to myself silently, should I run into that room blindedly? I could grab that pistol and that key, likely to make an escape after letting off shots. I wanted to pull the trigger till he would have it wasn't lie, because every time he would leave, she get high. Heroin, cocaine, anything she could find that was giving her a buzz and altering her state of mind. I thought this was fine. I thought this was normal. But these are the type of memories that always try to haunt you. And when these images surface, that's the devil trying to taunt you. So at the age of 12, I did things you told me not to do. Fighting out with these drugs was a battle I couldn't choose. Only to find out every battle after I would lose. I was a loser. Picked on the school for holes in my shoes. Always flunking summer school cause how much I would use. My homies was unaware of what I was going through. Anxiety midday, so I walked up out of school. I said, fuck it, I was failing anyway. Went down to Kenilworth, sat down and sparked up a J. Truancy trying to catch me, but I knew how to evade. Made it all the way home, but told me God is where I stayed. My homies trying to say, can you come outside and play? Denzel Washington, man. What a motherfucking day. So that's my first poem or song ever you make portray. My second one is this is about me battling drug addiction and overcoming. I'm still in the process of recovery right now, so I'm getting there. So addiction is an understatement. Call that shit a lethal. Don't want nobody talking about what I wrote. I go around the world and yes, I tote these notebooks. I'm a prophet. It's so easy to get hooked with you to plug in a socket. Let me show you recipes like you watching Betty Crockett. Cause I'm gonna need a lot of fuel to fill the tank up in this rocket. Yeah, he getting high again. He gonna be a real joke. He getting high again. He gonna be a real broke. And there I was lost in a cloud of smoke like my predecessors. So much smoke in the sky. I'm sure I altered the weather. I left when it was raining. I watched how suns crept up. And if you sleeping on me, that I think you need to wake up. Because I'm about to get out the army now, and I got to get my cake up. Right my next gamble, I'm going to be the one to wager. Right my next, I'm going to be the one to save her. Music, all I got, I put it all on the table. So if you with me, hurry now, I can't wait up. Peace. All right. That was it. That was my two poems that I wrote.
That was awesome, brother. That was awesome. I hope you're enjoying yourself, man. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm be here for everybody's show, man. Be looking out, man. I'm excited. So.
All right, man. All right. All right, ma. All right. All right. All right. As we continue on with the night, we continue on with the night. All right. So far, so far. If you are just now tuning in, welcome to the Southeastern Regional North Carolina Poetry Festival Kickoff Open Mic, hosted by me. And on the ones and twos is Mr. LJ Bowens. He's on the ones and twos, Had to give a shout out to Oh man. Once again, so far we have seen Unchained Melody. We have seen Spirit Wolf. We have seen Leticia Brown, who prayerfully we can get back up because she had a couple volume issues, but she has a dope piece that y'all need to hear. And we also had Mr. Jeff P. And so, once again, I hope y'all are having a great time. I hope y'all are having a good night, a good evening. I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves. Hello, hello to all the artists out there, to all the poets, to all the supporters, to everyone out there. You mean something. You mean something. Coming up next to the mic, your next artist is Big Bailey. Please come to the mic. Step to the mic.
Yo, 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 it's your boy Big Bailey. What's good?
How's it going, man? How's it going?
Pretty good. Happy to be a part of this. This is greatness.
We are happy to have you. We are happy to have you. And just like everyone else, I'm not going to take up any more of your time because this is your time. So it is yours.
All right, good people. Do my two pieces and get out of y'all hair. The first one I'm gonna do is titled Purpose. Not to feel like I'm always in a desert with how unquenchable my thirst is. Pain with so much to gain, yet feeling insane. And I know that I'm truly the only one to blame. So back to my real reason. The point of believing, because negativity always creeps in while I'm searching for a beacon. I'm so lost. I'm tired of paying the cost. Is it karma for my past mistakes that make me feel so hated? I'm just looking for a reason to keep believing. I'm trying to find a direction to get over all this stressing. Although I've been told that every although I've been told that every breath is a blessing. I feel like I'm bringing sterling silver to the world while everyone else brings nothing but gold. Damn, where did I go wrong? Where do I even belong? Why do I even write these same sad poems and songs? I need a will to continue, knowing I'm full of disdain because I've eaten all the negativity off my plate and I'm looking for a new menu. I'm hungry to succeed. I must feed this need. So right now I'm begging and pleading to the Lord, please let me keep creating and bringing out the best in me. And that's purpose, y'all. All right, so this next thing I'm going to do is actually my verse from my current single release called Never Quit on Your Dreams, available on all major streaming platforms. You may access at my website, www.bigbailey.com. This is Never Quit on Your Dreams. Never quit on your dreams. There's never a limit. Everything you've seen in those dreams, you can live it. So never quit on your dreams. Never quit on your dreams. Never quit on your dreams. No, never. No, never. Something I found is dreams do not only happen at night. Don't leave them grounded. Time to let your dreams take flight through the atmosphere. Gravity can't hold you down. You'll create a sonic boom when you're in tune with the now. Don't let your past blunder stop you. Learn from mistakes. Create a goal and plan to reach no matter what it takes. One thing I know and I can see is you're one of the greats. In this game of big dreams, you have seen first place. Since your inception, you have always been exceptional, extraordinary, so much more than any dream would show. True life is this, it's not just bliss, but you'll make it through. You will accomplish so much you never thought you could do. So never quit on your dreams, there's never a limit. Everything you've seen in those dreams, you can live it. Never quit on your dreams. Never quit on your dreams. Never quit on your dreams. No, never. No, never. And that's your boy, Big Bailey, aka Tamel Bailey. Please follow me on my website, www.bigbailey.com. And thank y'all so much for having me.
Thank you again, sir. Thank you again for blessing the mic, for blessing the Southeastern Regional. We are happy to have you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Law.
Thank you. And like everyone else, please continue to have a great night, because we still have some dope artists, some awesome people. And just to take a little time here, when LJ asked me to host this, I'm always like, how what do I bring to the table to host? What do I do? What do I do? Do I get hyper? Do I get antsy? Do I sing? Do I go cool mellow like I'm some radio host? I'm just being myself here. I'm just being myself, and I hope I'm doing a good job for y'all, because these artists are doing an awesome job so far. If you're tuning in, welcome.
Real quick, I'm sorry, I had to jump on this real quick. Shout out to Law Bullock for hosting our Kickoff Open Mic. I'm gonna get back off here and do my producing thing. But if y'all like Law and everything he's doing and is giving a good job, please go into the comments and give him thumbs up, fire emojis, and all that good stuff to let him know he's doing a fantastic job at being our kickoff host. Thank you, Law. We appreciate you and we love you. I'm disappearing now. Peace.
That was LJ Bowens on the ones and twos. Yes. Once again, out there, I hope y'all having a great night, an awesome night. It has been a great open mic so far. If you are just now tuning in, welcome. We are loving that you are here with us. So far, you've had Unchained Melody, you've had Spirit Wolf, you've had Leticia Brown, you've had Jeff P, you've had Big Bailey, and up next, I know this guy. He is a wonderful artist, a great musician. He is Mr. Michael Daughtry. Mr. Michael Daughtry, please step to the mic.
Howdy. Can y'all hear me and see me?
Yes, we can, sir. Yes, we can. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Hope you are, Law. Good to see you.
I feel like I should have worn my fedora.
Styling it tonight. What can I say?
All right, Mr. Daughtry, I'm not going to waste any more of your screen time, because like everyone else, this is your time, sir.
That is mighty kind of you, Law. We appreciate it. All right. My name's Michael Daughtry. I'm going to do one song for y'all tonight, because it's a little on the long side. I promise it's no like epic. It's not like a whole album side or anything, but this is a song that is kind of, it's fresh ink, and I'm going to debut it on my show tomorrow, Get the Drift. But I wanted y'all to get a sneak peek. It's called Castles Crumble, because castles are crumbling, y'all. Castles crumble. Hear me calling out your name. Our system's falling. On this day of reckoning, wake up from your slumber now. Don't keep the silence on your phone. Call out, signal waves are up. I need your voice till I get home. Castles crumble. Morning comes up like a dream. Castles crumble. Playing fields are leveling. Castles crumble. Hear me calling out your name. Hear my message. When can I see you again? Here we go! Hey! I'm feeling so brand new. You're feeling that way too. Yeah! I'm feeling so brand new. You're feeling that way too. All right, y'all. Thank you.
Mr. Michael Daughtry, it's always a pleasure hearing you, sir.
Enjoyed it. Enjoyed doing it.
We enjoyed you doing it, man. We enjoyed you doing it, even though I was hoping to have heard at least 2 songs from you, sir.
No, I just got to get that one. I do one show a week, so it's like I just put everything into like a song a week these days, and that's kind of my that's my thing.
Hey, that's understandable. We're not mad. We're just glad that you decided to bless the mic for us, man.
Oh, it's an honor. It's an honor. I love my poetry fam. I love my Fayetteville fam. I love my Fayetteville poetry family. Y'all are some amazing people, and we go back a ways, as they say. So much love, much love.
Thank you. Please continue to have a wonderful night. Everyone, that was Mr. Michael Daughtry. We have been having a great time so far tonight. I hope you have been enjoying it. See, this shows you that this is not just about the poets. This is about the artists, musicians, poets. If you are an artist, you got a story. I love it. We have so many awesome different voices, man. We have so many awesome different voices. I love this festival. I really do. I love this festival. I remember my first festival was back in 2014. It was awesome then. It's awesome now. Whether we are on a physical stage or on this virtual stage, I love it. I love y'all. I love what y'all do. Well, okay. So if you are tuning in just now, welcome. If you have been here the whole time, we love you. We love you just now tuning in. We love you all the time. It is nothing but love and blessings, peace here. Coming up next, we're going to keep this thing moving. Coming up next is Poetic Zay. Poetic Zay, step to the mic, Poetic Zay.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, man? Look at the beard. Man.
Oh yeah. But I just want to take this time real quick to shout out to you, shout out to LJ, shout out to everyone who's a part of SERNC, the Poetry Festival, and all the artists, all the musicians. We really appreciate it.
Oh man, we thank y'all, man. We thank y'all. This couldn't have been done without y'all, man. And
No
like
problem,
everyone
no
else
problem,
on
no
this,
problem.
like everyone else on this list, man, I'm not gonna take up any more of your screen time because this is your space, it's your time. Go in, man. Go in.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm gonna do 2 pieces for y'all. The first piece is called Trilogy. Loving you is a lot like learning how to ride a bike. Simply because no matter how many times I get heartbroken, fall off, I keep getting back on because I truly want to experience the joy of loving you. Learning to ride a bike. Matter of fact, yeah, I said loving you without an apologetic tone. See, loving you has been the biggest wake up call to my self esteem. It teaches me that there is a pivot between healthy and harmful. Although my heart isn't completely convinced which side to choose, I still attempt to love you. Learn to ride a bike. So maybe I should title this piece Expired. Because lately I've been looking at relationships like milk a couple days after its expiration date. Although there is a clear label that says this could be potentially harmful, I need just a taste or personal encounter of my own. Red flags start to look like Six Flags, and I'm lost. As if I know better than those prior to me. But who's to say they were wrong? That's why I don't judge you by past labels or things I may have seen or even heard. But then again, maybe if I did heed this warning, I wouldn't have this heartbreak, this stomach ache. So maybe I should title this piece Undeserving. I searched through every inch of your love to find a moment where I deserve the love you never gave. Scrolled patiently through gray and blue dialogue for good morning messages of inspiration, but there were none. At this moment, I felt stupid. Like, wow, why was I willing to give you so much with nothing in return? Almost if paying rent for a house I never planned on living in, or paying for a full semester of college out of pocket, but never going to class pointless. However, now I can see that there is a crack in your love that resembled the dent in my self esteem. It's simple. All I wanted you to do was to love me. Love me like it's easy, like how you blink with no effort. Yet love me when times are hard, like breakdancing and motion detectors. Love me when you're angry, like the rage of the Hulk. Yet love me in your joy, like you can never get enough. Love me when you're lost, like a wolf without a pack. Yet love me when you're found, because I'll always have your back. Love me when you're crying and you know I'm in my wrongs. Love me with expectations, no matter how long they may take. It's simple. Love me as if it was the only thing you were put on earth to do. And I promise, like Jagged Edge, I'll do the same for you. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. I got one more piece that I'm gonna knock off for y'all. I was really only gonna do one, but I really feel like I need to do this one. And this second piece is called Dear Black Woman. Dear Black Woman, I'm sorry for failing you. Mm. From absent modern fathers lacking time, finances, or emotion. From previous ex-lovers who only wanted your body and disregarded your heart and emotion. From family members that innocence and peace of mind was broken from. That boy who laughed in class when your darker complexion was noticed. I am sorry. On behalf of all men, we are sorry. Dear Black woman, did you know that a boy can never do the work of a man? So I give him another chance to break your heart, woman. It's not fair that the real men in your life must watch and observe as a boy precisely destroys this woman's worth. But when and if a real man catches your heart, now it's his now responsibility to repair everything the last tore apart. How is this fair? Exchanging his blind trust for your guarded investments because your anticipation of, girl, he might hurt me just like the rest, is inevitable. Dear Black woman, why allow the guy to play you to the side as if you were not the same black woman that puts the sweet and sweet potato pie, as if your combination of humming and melodies mixed with the stirring of the baked mac and cheese doesn't make me think of culture and tradition with the motherland that I never got to see. So don't you dare, especially for man of that nature, tell you that you are anything less, because you are roots firmly planted in us black men, producing fruit for which we all can bear. Dear Black woman, Although we don't always make it easy, I say love your black men. Love your black man because he is brought up to respect and admire all that you are. From the curls in your hair to the attitude from your lips, even all the way down to the curves on your hips. Love that black man because he is conditioned to love every part of you. But are you conditioned for his love and vulnerable attitude? Know that society has taught him to disregard of his emotion and shelter his insecurities without regard or notice. He battles social norms and influence from his peers, encouraging him that relationships and intimacy are things of his ancestors' years. Love that black man and not that black boy because the world you live in won't. Mm. And the last thing we need is the woman of his dreams crushing his hopes. Love that black man because that black man has loved you from shadows, through sickness and in health. Woman, that black man even loved you when you didn't love yourself. So if he feels comfortable enough to be vulnerable with you, wrap him in words of peace, not words of ridicule. Speak things of kindness and diction that is good because your words plant the seeds to his manhood. Dear black woman, love that black man from the strength in his voice to the error in his ways, even all the way down to the hurt and his pain. Love that black woman simply because in return, he will love you. I appreciate y'all. Protect our black women at all costs, and I appreciate y'all for the opportunity. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was awesome, man. That was awesome.
Appreciate it, Law. I appreciate it.
And it's always great hearing you, man. It's always great.
I'm good to see you doing well out here too, Law, man. Keep doing your thing. Hey, like I said, best MC hands down. Keep doing your thing. Best host hands down. You and LJ, name a better duo. I keep trying to tell them.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Man, continue to have a great night, man.
You too.
Right, y'all. All right. For all the artists so far, please give a big round of applause. I tell you, man. I love poetry. I love the arts. I love spoken word. I just love it, man. I just love it. All right. Are y'all having a great night? I know I am. And if you wonder why I'm smiling so much, because I am excited. I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy. I'm joyful. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. These artists, man, they got me smiling, man. They got me smiling. So we're gonna try something here. Earlier we had a little bit of a sound issue, but Leticia, are you ready yet? I want to see if we can get Leticia back on. I guess not yet. Okay, so far it has been an awesome night, y'all. It has been an awesome night. We've had some awesome artists, man, some awesome voices. So far, if you are just now tuning in, welcome. I feel so happy. Don't mind my singing. I really can't sing, but that's how happy I am. I own it though. I own the fact that I can't sing. I can hum though. But coming up next. Hold on a minute. All right. So coming up next, your next artist coming to the stage. Mr. Nick, are you ready? Mr. Nick, step to the mic, please. Are you ready? Mr. Nick Corman?
Yeah, man. Lord, breaking rocks in the hot sun. I the law and the law won. Oh my goodness.
What's going on, man?
Brother, I just got out of class not too long ago, man. So I'm happy to be out of class, man. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the weekend, you know.
Yes, it is.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Yo, Nick, turn around hat game.
Oh, they sleep on it. As soon as I saw you get up here, hey, look, I was like, oh, I know he got to kill it because the hat turned to the back. You know what I'm saying? So you already know where it's at.
Yo, my dude actually has the Good Burger logo. Oh, snap. my Lord. All right, man. I'm not gonna take up any more of your screen time, man. It's your time. You go in, man.
How y'all doing? My name is Nick Corman. If you like what you hear, you can follow me on the Instagrams or add me on Facebook as at Nick Corman or at NDC_poetry. So hope y'all enjoy it. Hope y'all enjoy it. I don't play pro basketball in New York, but yes, my name is Nick. I love poetry and drop jewels like I'm fumbling vaporized nicotine sticks. I try to drop knowledge like dimes drop from Stockton or Magic, so you can either have a penny for your thoughts or for the one that used to run point for the magic. They call me an outlet because my words are a source of power. They call me an outlet because I'll let you shop around in my mind, you wander and be lost in there for hours. Sometimes these women have me caught up like track 7 on Confessions, but unlike racist white women, ain't nobody caring. The thought of being in love is enough to disrupt my cardiac cycle because these women have my heart aching like Clay when he lost to Ruben on American Idol. I have Foot Locker taste, but I can't do better than pay less. And y'all might as well call me Skip because the brother is Bayless. From Gil Scott to the last poets, I'm a fiend for the classics. I'm a slave to the spoken word, but without it, I couldn't manage this. Pen is massive and it dictates how I speak to the masses. And I got writer's block trying to finish this line, so I guess I got stuck in the middle passage. But should the system make me a political prisoner and turn me into a slave, hopefully y'all will put some money on my books like you're checking out at Barnes & Noble or you're betting on a game of spades. But truly, I just want to make my mama proud like Trudy. And it's hard to make a penny when so many look on you with envy because sometimes our biggest haters are the ones who act friendly and pass us the Henny. And I'm sure you know plenty who claim to be ride or dies in the switch up. It's no surprise they claim to keep it 100, but 50% of what they say is BS and the other 50% they say is lies. Then the actions become deceiving because the first ones to cut you are usually the first ones to ask you why you're bleeding. People will con their way into your heart, and that's just how life goes because you don't always need a dry erase marker for some folks to get exposed. But my poetry is like the Pentagon Papers, the way I expose lies and atrocities. My poetry is like the History Channel meeting early 2000s BET, like the perfect ratio of lemonade and iced tea, or like the March on Washington being held in a 106 in Park. My poetry is like Langston Hughes and Ice-T writing cards for Hallmark. If I would have came in the game 15 years earlier, I would have been a deaf poet. And I speak with my hands so much you think I was a deaf poet. I spit poetry so cleverly, the way I marry these metaphors and similes. My flow is so heavenly, so I thank God because I'm blessed, man. It'll be a long time like Nia before you find a brother that spits with more soul than Akia, because just like Tay Diggs, I'm quite simply the best man. My poetry is blacker than Tommy Smith and John Carlos throwing black fist at the 68 Olympics while standing on that podium. My poetry is like if the government never gave black people opium. My poetry makes white supremacists so salty that they're 50% sodium, and it makes minds richer than U.S. corporations that get paid from illegal acquisitions of petroleum. Plus, I spit like they never caught Malcolm slipping and he had a rifle ready to blast back with at the podium. I spit my poetry like my body just rejected an American apple pie that was baked at 400 degrees of oppression to cool off under a giant fan of lies and subjugation, which is why I try without hesitation to use these words to heal my people throughout the nation, like those Red Cross donations that never got to the Haitians after that earthquake. I'm trying to usher in a new Harlem Renaissance, but I spill so much tea in these pieces. It's like I'm trying to bring back the Harlem Shake. I spit my poetry like lectures to equip my people with knowledge they did not know. There's so much hustle in my flow that you could have gotten your bachelor's from Terrence Howard University, then went to Fred Hampton U to get your PhD. I spit like Tupac met Huey and Bobby and rocked the mic at a Black Panther party, because when I spit poetry, it's like war. This notebook is my shield and this pen is my sword, and this poem is brought to you by Honda so that we can finally get on one accord. But I spit poetry like if Kanye never would have kept up with the Kardashians after meeting Kim. And I spit poetry to set you free like if they would have caught the plane in Queen and Slim. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And quick shameless plug, man. I got a book. It just recently released. It's called For the Love Of. You can find it on Barnes & Noble for $15. $15. I know that's practically free, right? $15, practically free. But you can find it For the Love Of on Barnes & Noble. Hey, man, shout out to Law. Shout out to LJ. Shout out to Detour. Shout out to SERNC. This is a beautiful thing, man. This is a beautiful thing. I'm glad to be a part of it. And also, welcome to Good Burger, home to Good Burger. Can I take your order? I would love to take your order. Oh man. But yeah, that's my poem, man. That's my poem. Hope y'all enjoyed it. This is a beautiful thing, man. All the artists have been going crazy. All the artists been going crazy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh,
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can't he take your order, please? Please, y'all go out and get this man's book. This man has been putting in some work since I first met him. He has one of the dopest poets I've had the pleasure of meeting. Oh, man. But that shirt, though, man, that shirt, though. Oh, my Lord, man.
Tell me.
Oh, man, it's always a pleasure, man. It's always a pleasure of having you step to the stage, blessing the mic, man. It's always a pleasure, man.
Thank y'all for having me, man. Y'all keep on doing it. I'm ready for the rest of the week, man. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, man, so am I. So am I.
To the people.
All right, all right, all right. If you're just not tuning in, welcome to Southeastern Regional North Carolina Poetry Festival, Kickoff Open Mic. We have had some great voices, some great artists, just all around, man, good people, great people, man, great people. I'm gonna do another one right quick. I had the pleasure of being part of mental health showcase this past Saturday, man. It was great. It was great. Me being able to share the stage with LJ, that was awesome. So this is that poem. Yep. What did the person say to their reflection? Hey, stop copying me. So what did the reflection say to that person? I can't. We go so well together. For you see, we were destined to be tethered together. So get used to me being here. Even when you do not wish to see me, I am the one prepared to greet you every morning and the last to say goodnight. I am here with you, ready and equipped to show you the real you, no matter who that may be. For you see, I have no reason to lie. I have nothing to gain from stroking your ego, and it makes no sense for me to laugh when you cry. I have no benefits to gain from telling you that you look terrible when in fact you shine. I have no reason also to agree with you when you say that your wardrobe is always on point, when in fact, honestly, some of your outfits look as though you took a spill into the closet. Yet I also have no reason to sabotage your confidence when you step out the house dressed to the nine. Regardless, if you believe me or not, I am with you through thick and thin. Even when it scares you at times to look at me because you are afraid at times of which person might be looking back. Yet even when you ignore me, I am here waiting to embrace you, to say hello to you, to listen when you vent, to replicate your joy when that promotion hits, to frown when you frown, to smile when you find humor, to look back within you as you search for the cracks within yourself, seeking to disprove them when they reject you. I will not reject you because you are me and I am you, wonderfully made, despite the blemishes. Regardless of the scar tissue, I need you to listen because we are authentic. And they may never understand you, so forget about their opinions, because that is their loss. Because they are the ones searching their mirror for the answers, attempting to grasp their own bit of self-esteem, because when it rains, it feels as though you are in solitude on permanent lockdown. It feels like no one else understands this crippling ache within, yet trust me when I say that I do. That's why I go the lengths that I do to show you this beautiful spirit within you that no one else can replicate except for me. Because I am you and you are me, so smile. Smile like nobody's business because you are. Because we are Forever a masterpiece. Bless y'all, man. Bless y'all on that one. Bless y'all. So I really pray and hope that y'all are having a great time. Uh-oh. Hold on. I really hope y'all are having a great time because I am. So we are going to get Leticia back up here. But first, I want to bring up the man on the ones and twos, right quick as we get her back on. Mr. LJ, what are you up to?
I'm enjoying this kickoff, man. Like seriously, this has been a dope show for what we had to do as far as like everything happening with the pandemic. So very thankful for everybody that's tuned in. We had a lot of people tuned in, a lot of people doing comments. Definitely we appreciate the love, and we hope y'all come back tomorrow for day 2 of this wonderful festival. Tomorrow we're doing our LGBTQ plus open mic, which will be hosted by King B and Fayetteville Pride. So that open mic is going to entail to anybody who identifies as lesbian, bisgender, transgender, queer, anybody within that community or allies to the community as well. And just because that open mic is set for that community, it doesn't mean that you have to do poems strictly about that. It's just that's an open mic dedicated to that safe space for anybody that identifies to that community and the people that are their allies and support everything they're doing to be different. So if, by all means, please come back. It's going to be dope. It's going to start at 7 p.m. And once again, it's going to be hosted by King B and Fayetteville Pride. I'm extremely excited about it, and it's going to be dope. Yeah, we got a lot more events happening, but I'm not going to talk about them. I'm going to be breaking it down day by day and putting it on the page. But I will say that if you guys are enjoying the event, please, by all means, share your thoughts and use the hashtags when you share them. Hashtag SERNC 2020 and hashtag SERNC Poetry Festival. That way people can see what the hype is about, and that way we can get more people to tune into this wonderful poetry festival. And, you know, we got more stuff that's in the tank and more stuff that is coming. So we definitely want you guys to be involved. Somebody said I got to get on you all. Oh man, ain't no levels.
Oh.
It's just poems. It's just poems, man. Everything is everything. We just want you to come and enjoy yourself and have fun. So we're waiting on Leticia to get in here, but by all means, if you guys have any questions real quick before we get our last artist back up here, because they're just working on technical difficulties, feel free to ask the questions. We can try to answer them real fast before we get our last artist up here. If you have any questions about any of the upcoming events, if there's a possible chance you can get on one of the other events that we have happening, because this was the Kickoff Open Mic. Everything else is going to be themed, and Saturday is going to be a real full day because we'll be basically doing stuff from 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., and then the after party because we'll have DJs playing music and all that good stuff. So, Laura, how you been enjoying hosting, man? You set the tone. To be honest, you set the tone. So how you enjoyed setting the tone for this festival?
Oh man, I'm enjoying it, man. Like you said before, we talked before this, the energy, man. Even if it's just a virtual stage, it's still a big stage. It always feels like you step into the mic, man. I love this, man. I just love it. I've been loving it. Good.
You see, we got some comments. What we got? Oh, okay, so when is Law and LJ doing a combination piece? Whenever I start feeling like memorizing poems again, I've been enjoying my break. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been enjoying my break of not having to memorize as many poems as I normally would and not having to do them in a certain time frame. The joy of not having to cram a poem within 3 minutes and 10 seconds has been a blessing. So hashtag replicate my joy, hashtag SERNC 2020. Yes, love it. Law, you've been killing it, man. As
I see it. Nick said.
So, oh man. But other than that, I'm gonna jump off of here just for a quick second. I'm gonna let Law talk about all of his upcoming projects, and we will go from there. If we don't get Leticia back on here, then we'll end our first official Kickoff Open Mic. Just like I said, we're trying to make sure she gets her technical issues fixed, but we'll definitely try to get her on here. But right now, Law, you being the dope host that you are, man, let everybody know what you got going on and projects that you're working on, man.
All right. Okay, good people out there, lovely people. I am Law Bullock, spoken word artist, motivational speaker. I am the founder of Mug Photography. That stands for Magnify, Unify, Glorify Photography. I am also working on a couple of manuscripts. One is a chapbook called Intimacy, Into Me See, which is actually where the last poem I did, the mirror of the man or reflections mirror, that's where that poem comes from. I'm excited about that one. There's so much meaning to it as I work upon it. Also, another thing I'm working on is my first ever nerd book. It's called, right now the working title is called Faith, Comics, and Stanzas. And speaking of that, I will be part of the Nerd Open Mic this Friday night. I am so excited about that. I am a big nerd. Also, upcoming things. So I'm waiting for information on a performance right now for this Sunday. I'll let y'all know more about that when I get it. Also, I'm just working, man. I'm just working. Not too much right now, but behind the scenes, I'm working on a lot. But right now, publicly, I'm just out here, man. I'm out here staying inspired, staying strong, man. Enjoying seeing everyone doing big things, man. If you are just now, oh no,
go ahead. I'm listening to you. I just jumped back in. Go ahead, you good?
Oh yeah, Unchained Melody. We are doing a combination piece: tight shirt, loose collar.
Wow.
That sounds like a dope piece right there, man. That's a dope piece happening right now.
Oh God. Shout out to a lot of people that's been tuning in. We got Kia Anthony, who is phenomenal, circa 1865, phenomenal woman. Put together the Juneteenth festival that happened this past summer. She's phenomenally dope. Detour Slam team had the opportunity to perform during that. It was a blessing. So we definitely glad to have her in the building. Great open mic. We thank y'all. Y'all did us a service of being here, man. Like, we appreciative. Real quick, I'm about to see what's going on because we have Poetic Zay that just jumped back in. So I'm gonna jump off real quick. Well, actually, I'm gonna stay on for a second and bring him to the screen. What's going on, brother? I saw you pop up, so I figured you had something to tell us.
What's going on? What's
up,
I wasn't expecting you to tune me back in, but I'm here.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you was about to do. I thought you had something to tell us. Like, all right, so I apologize. I thought he was about to I thought he was going to help out somebody. I didn't know. So great cameo, by the way. We appreciate the beard. I'm going to go ahead and take you back off there now. Keep doing your thing. Detour all the way.
He just wanted to show that beard off again, man. He wanted to show that beard, man.
It is all to the good. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Because like I said, technical issues, but if we can, we'll try to get Leticia back on here later this week. Possibly we're gonna try to get her back on here this week. Yeah, man. Before I say any last words, Law, do you got any last words before we close out the first night of our festival?
Peace, love, and blessings, everyone. And we have much more to come this week. Y'all are gonna enjoy yourselves. So LJ, have you been enjoying the night?
I've been good. I've been monitoring everything. That's my job for this whole festival. Like, first year I'm not hosting nothing. So real quick, like I said, shout out to everybody that tuned in. We just had somebody just say, wait, kick off the festival. This wonderful woman named Lamel, that is going to be actually your host for the Nerd Open Mic on Friday. Y'all need to be tuned into that because that is a nerd all the way when it comes to everything, especially horror movies. That's like my little sister, and I love her completely. So I'm glad she's hosting the Nerd Open Mic on Friday. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, thank you to Senator Kirk Deviere and also Governor Roy Cooper for giving the SERNC Poetry Festival a proclamation. That is a wonderful thing. It's a huge thing. We do not take that for granted because we've been definitely putting in the work to let everybody know that Fayetteville does have a thriving art scene and a thriving poetry community, because we've been doing it. We've been doing this festival for 8 years, but the poetry scene has been alive for about 20 plus. So we're definitely thankful for everybody that's had a part of helping this festival get to where it's at, past and present. It's been a beautiful thing, and we're excited for it. So like I said, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Kickoff Open Mic. Thank you to all of the artists that performed on our open mic. That's Unchained Melody, Spirit Wolf, Leticia Brown, Jeff P, Big Bailey, Michael Daughtry, Poetic Zay, and Nick Corman. And a very, 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 very special thank you to our wonderful host, Mr. Law Bullock, who did a fantastic job. If you hear me, guys, once again, put some fire emojis. Let Law know he did a great job, because he did do a fantastic, I can go ahead and say he did a fantastic ass job setting the tone for this wonderful festival. It is a blessing, and it is definitely going to be a dope event, because some of these artists signed up for numerous open mics. So some of these artists you will see again this week, tomorrow and Friday. Like I said, we have a lot more events happening, but we're going to try to like feed it to y'all bit by bit. If you did not get a chance to follow everything that's going on, the Southeast Regional North Carolina Poetry Festival community page, join that page, or you can look up, and I'm going to try to type this up real quick before we end this this event real quick. I apologize that I don't type that fast, so please forgive me. So if you guys did not get a chance to do it yet, look that event page up on Facebook, the 2020 Southeast Regional NC Poetry Festival. If you look that up, you'll see everything that's getting posted up there, because we are posting up all live videos on the event page. We're also posting it up on our community page, and also because there were people tuning in on YouTube, we also have a YouTube page as well, which is Southeastern Regional NC Poetry Festival. I know I left out regional, but I'm just trying to hurry this up because we're on time. So, without further ado, one more time, Law, is there anything you have to say to the people?
Only thing I got to say, y'all, is I look forward to y'all enjoying the rest of the week. We have worked hard to bring y'all this, and we couldn't have done it without y'all, because y'all support, man. And have a blessed evening, y'all.
Yep. Thank you guys so much. We will see y'all tomorrow. Be back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the LGBTQ plus open mic. Once again, the LGBTQ plus open mic hosted by King B and Fayetteville Pride. We love y'all. Please remain safe. Please stay vigilant to everything that's going on. And always remember, purpose over popularity. We love y'all. Take care, guys.